All right,
Left side.
good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. It is 4:33. Sorry for the delay. The meeting will begin now. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence right after? Mr. Myers, can you please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Cynthia, can we get a roll call then on tonight's commissioners?
Talmadge. Present. Soto Presley.
Here.
Ricky. Myrick.
Here.
Hawkridge.
Here, for the record, we have 4 present tonight with 1 absent. Number 2 is a declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 3, communications.
None were received.
Okay. Brings us to number 4, our minutes dating October 19th, 2021.
Mr. President, I make a motion to accept the minutes of October 19, 2021 from the Hammond Redevelopment Commission.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Tomage and a second by Commissioner Soto Presley on our minutes dating October 19th, 2021. If there's no additions, corrections on these minutes, then roll call, please.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Caspricky. Myrick.
Yes.
Hawkridge.
Yes, motion passes. 4 yes, 1 absent. All right. Number 5 is our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we have 1 applicant, Joanna Toro at 825 Cherry Street.
Commissioners, Ms. Toro is seeking approval in the amount of $2,500 through our homebound program. I believe Ms. Toro should be in the meeting. If she can come to the mic.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ms. Miller. She is present.
good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
So we just got a couple questions for you. How did you hear about our program?
Yo no sé inglés.
Ok. Sí, ¿cómo fue que usted oyó del programa de nosotros?
Porque fue que yo cogí una clase y donde fui a la casa, me dijeron que podía aplicar aquí.
Una clase de real estate.
¿Qué fue de? No, fue una clase de 8 horas. 8 horas, una clase de 8 horas. Que me dieron el certificado, entonces era para comprar en Chicago. Entonces, como no había casa en Chicago, pues ella preguntó que si ese
Certificado.
se veía aquí.
So, she took an 8-hour class. ¿La clase fue sobre para comprar una casa o para?
Sí, para que le dieran la ayuda en Chicago.
In
Pero
East Chicago, to buy for help so that she could buy a home.
Yes,
However,
sir.
she couldn't buy it in East Chicago, so she asked if the certificate was
Transferable.
transferable to Hammond. And,
Entonces le dijeron que ese certificado servía para Hammond.
okay.
Y pues ahí ella, pues cuando ella buscó casa aquí en Hammond, pues nosotros le preguntamos
Y aceptaron el certificado.
y aceptaron el certificado porque ella ya cogió las 8 horas.
Yeah, so they accepted it here.
Okay.
And, okay.
And is she a first-time home buyer?
Sí, es la primera vez que usted compra un edificio, una casa.
Sí.
Yes.
So why don't you make this one?
Okay. I make a motion to accept the conditional forgivable loan approval of Joanna Colon Toro at 825 Cherry Street in Hammond.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Tomage, second by Commissioner Soto Presley for Joanna Toro at 825 Cherry Street. Can we get a roll call then, please?
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Caspricky. Myrick,
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. Congratulations.
Felicidades.
Gracias.
They may be excused if you want.
Sí, sí, si no pueden quedarse o si no se quieren quedar para asistir la junta, se pueden ir. Como ustedes quieran.
No, yo me quiero quedar a ver qué.
Bienvenida entonces.
Gracias.
Okay, number 6 is approval of grant agreement between North Shore Health Center and the Hammond Redevelopment Commission to provide COVID-19 vaccination outreach services.
Mr. President, let's see, well, my first question is, do we need, it would seem very self-explanatory. Is there any further explanation? Because I'd like to make a motion for the approval of a grant agreement between North Shore Health Center and the Hammond Redevelopment Commission to provide COVID-19 vaccination outreach services.
Second.
Okay, no, that is fine. We have a motion then by Commissioner Soto Presley and seconded by Commissioner Myricks. That's for the approval of grant agreement between North Shore Health Center and Hammond Redevelopment Commission to provide COVID-19 vaccination outreach services. If there is no further questions or discussion, then let's have a roll call.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Keswick, Myrick,
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. Thank you, Ms. Miller. All right, number 7 is authorization to advertise for sale of real estate located at 5925 Willis Avenue.
Commissioners, we had a petitioner that came before us with a letter saying that he's interested in purchasing the lot at 5925 Willis Avenue. After some discussion with the staff and the attorney, we were asking for authorization to advertise for the sale of that lot in the amount of $17,500.
Yeah.
Mr. President, if there's no further discussion or questions, I'd like to make a motion for authorization to advertise for the sale of real estate located at 5925 Willis Avenue.
Second.
Okay, there's been a motion made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Tomage. If there's no further questions or discussion for Ms. Miller then, and roll call.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Keswick, Myrick,
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. Number 8 is approval of Unisona Development LLC for HUD-IDIS Consolidated Plan Housing Services Consultant.
Commissioners, at your last meeting, you accepted submissions for this particular item. Right now, I would like to just let you know that I did review all 4 submissions. There was one that came out of South Carolina, one out of Illinois, one out of Maryville, and the last one was out of Atlanta. 3 of the proposals came in over
there's not any discussion, I'd like make a motion for the approval of the USONA Development LLC for HUD IDIS Consolidated Plan and Housing Services Consultant.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Tomage, seconded by Commissioner Myrick. And let's have a roll call, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley,
Yes.
Kasperky, Myrick,
Yes.
Albridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent.
Thank you, Commissioners.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Miller, for providing all the information and the documents on that. All right, number 9 is authorization to advertise for requests for qualifications for landscaping and snow removal.
So members of the commission, at this time, I'd like to come before the commission and ask for permission or authorization to advertise for proposals for landscaping as well as snow removal for various HRC or Hammond Redevelopment Commission-owned lots. We've used the same contractor for a while, and I think it would be very, just fiscally responsible to get proposals to make sure that they're competitive. As we approach the winter season, one of the larger expenses that we have is snow removal on some of our lots, specifically the sportsplex. So I just wanted to get some proposals to see, one, that we're paying something that's competitive to what's out there, and then to make sure that, basically to make sure that we're paying competitive prices and we're giving everyone a fair opportunity to bid on these contracts.
I couldn't agree more.
With that, Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the authorization to advertise for requests for qualifications for landscaping and snow removal.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Tomage, seconded by Commissioner Soto Presley. That's authorization to advertise for requests for qualification of landscaping and snow removal. Roll call, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley,
Yes.
Kasperky, Myrick,
Yes.
Albridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Number 10 is approval of Columbia Avenue fence proposal for the Hammond Fence Company.
Members of the commission, if you look in your packet, you will find three proposals for the rehab of the fence on Columbia Avenue. Upon review of the bids that were submitted, we're asking for approval of the Columbia Avenue fence proposal. They've provided a sample of what the fence will look like. We believe that it'll be complementary as well as sturdy. As you, many of you, if you ride down Columbia Avenue, you will see that that fence is a substantial need of disrepair. So we would like to just approve the contract sooner than later so that the fence can be rehabbed and it no longer be an eyesore for the community.
Do you think once it's signed and approved and everything, probably in the spring?
Well, I've been in conversations with George from Hammond Fence, and I was in conversation with him last week, so he is actually going out. Our goal is to potentially try to do something before the end of the season, but if that's not possible, be it because of weather or availability of supplies, then it will be in the spring, but the goal is to get the fence repaired sooner than later.
Okay.
So this fence is like the fence you see in Dyer on Cayman Avenue?
Yes, it's sort of like, it looks like a cobble brick like fence, but then it's reinforced, so it won't be like a shallow fence because we've had engineering look at it as well to look at the durability of it and the materials that will be used, and they're in agreement with it.
Okay.
And it's also going to be, upon talking to George from Hammond Fence, it's going to be more durable than the fence that's up there now because, as many of you know, the fence that's up there now has been, it's ran into a lot of problems. It's basically outlived its usefulness as a fence. So we want to put something up there that will endure the test of time.
Mr. President, if there aren't any more questions or discussion, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of Columbia Avenue fence proposal from Hammond Fence Company.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Tolman
Next.
for the approval of Columbia Avenue fence proposal from Hammond Fence Company. Can we have roll call then?
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley,
Yes.
Hasperky, Myrick,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Number 11 is approval of Phase 1 environmental assessment for 3-144 Street by Miracle Incorporated.
So members of the commission, if you look in your package, you will find a proposal for Phase 1 environmental site assessment for the property located at 341st Street. We've been approached by the property owner that they are willing to sell the property to the city of Hammond, but what we wanted to do was get an environmental assessment prior to making a decision regarding purchasing that property. We do have Zach from Americo on the monitor if you have any questions for him, but the services are for, the proposal is for a basic Phase 1 environmental assessment just to see what environmental conditions are within the soil.
Welcome, Zach. Can you hear us? Okay. Good evening. You'd like to just give a little quick overview to the commissioner here tonight, that would be great.
Thanks for having me this evening. The proposal is for Columbia Phase 1, as Erica mentioned, for the property lot located at 341st Street. So we'll take a look at the site history and also do a special survey of the various buildings that remain on the property. Again, environmental report of the status of the site.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? I think it is the last parcel that sits way back in the corner, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's across from the, yes, I'm sorry, yes, it's across, I believe, from the ballpark.
Isn't that park down there?
It's across from the
Right.
ballpark.
The Little League. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of Phase 1 environmental assessment for 3-141st Street by Americo Incorporated.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Soto Presley, second by Commissioner Myrick. That's the approval of Phase 1 environmental assessment for 3-141 First Street, by Americo Incorporated. Let's have a roll call then, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Total Presley,
Yes.
Hasperky, Myrick,
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
Tell John we said hello. All right, number 12 is approval of Resolution 10-2021, a resolution adopting Indiana Code 5-23, authorizing the release of a request for proposals under Indiana Code 5-23 and taking certain other actions related thereto.
I wasn't going to. I can. You have the resolution? So, interesting project that is coming before the Redevelopment Commission, and that is the acquisition, construction of a new firehouse. You know, we've done that once before under the lease purchase statute, or the build purchase statute, where basically we get, at the end of the project, we basically pay for and receive a ready-made firehouse built to our specifications. And you'll remember we did that with the one in is it on Kennedy Avenue in Hessville? Yeah. So this would be an RFPQ under Indiana Code 523, which is the statutory section to do that. And so what you're authorizing here is that we can go out and for bid, request for qualifications, to get prospective contractors to bid on,
God bless you.
bless you, on building us a firehouse with the financing in place so that then at the end of the day, it's a turnkey operation, similar to what we did off of Kennedy Avenue. This is the first step, and I know we have the process in terms of the calendar, but it's a couple-month process.
I was actually, that's okay, Dave, but I know what you mean. Parish Avenue, Station 8 in Hessville.
That's it. Did I say Kennedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're
Well,
close,
because-
few blocks down.
Well, and because it was part of it was serving the Oxbow TIF, which was part of how.
Kennedy
we paid.
Business had some
Yeah.
say in that and all
That's
that.
right.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
so I was thinking Kennedy Avenue.
Yep, they did. But, so, if anybody's toured that station, it's pretty impressive. So if they do something similar, like, I assume they will, and maybe even be even better. Because as we move on, things get built bigger and better, so. Sounds like an exciting project too, for our city of Hammond.
Mr. President, I'd like to make an approval for the resolution of 10-2021, a resolution adopting Indiana Code 5-23, authorizing the release of requests for proposals under Indiana Code 5-23 and taking certain actions related thereto.
I second that.
She seconds that.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Tolman, seconded by Commissioner Soto Presley. That's the approval of Resolution 10-2021. Let's have a roll call then, please.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Soto Presley.
Yes.
Hesperkey. Myrick.
Yes.
Uppridge.
Yes, motion passes, 4 yes, 1 absent. Okay, that brings us to number 13, reports. Ms. Safra, would you like to share anything tonight?
Yes, I'd just like to say job well done to Nancy Kowalski, the social service coordinator for the Department of Community Development. She did a superb job planning the volunteer luncheon last week. I don't know how many of you were able to attend, but it was a very nice service. We understand how important it is to recognize our volunteers because they are the lifeblood of our community. So I would just like to use this opportunity to say, job well done, Nancy.
Thank you. Yeah, I had, it was an honor and a pleasure to attend. It was, like you said, a very nice event and well-attended, and it's always a good time to see the volunteers get recognized for all their hard work that they do.
Definitely.
All right. Guess Ms. Miller signed off, so brings us to number 14, our bills register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the register of claims for June 11th, 2021 through October 29th, 2021 for register of claims R60067 through R60660 inclusive.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Soto Presley and seconded by Commissioner Myers for our register of claims dated June 11th, 2021 through October 29th, 2021. Claims R60067 through claim R60660. Is there any questions on these claims for staff? Okay, they seem to be all in order, so if there's no final questions, then roll call, please.
Talmadge,
Yes.
Soto Presley,
Yes.
Kaspricki, Myrick,
Yes.
Elbridge.
Yes, motion passes 4 yes, 1 absent. Number 15, new and unfinished business. Doesn't look like we have anything. Okay, number 16 is public comment. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. You have 3 minutes if you want to come forward to speak now. Okay, public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Number 17.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
A second?
A motion and a second, and all signify by aye.
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 Ayes have it, meeting is adjourned.